Yeah, always, literally always, bro.
Entire collection. Can't imagine.
I'd pay to see that closet, dog.
I would too, honestly.
I'd literally buy tickets just to see what the fuck is going on in Bruce Buffer's closet.
That dude had a cheese cowboy hat on. Just so you know.
A cheese cowboy hat. I don't even know who he's representing with that. What does that
Cheese
mean?
in Texas? Bruce Buffer gave a pound of the
He's always trying to get the fist bump. You can't give him the fist bump, man. That's bad luck. It's bad luck.
Is it really?
It's bad luck, bro. More often than not, whoever the fuck gets him the fist bump loses. It's the curse.
Don't say that, bro. He's a winner. Is this one of your parlays?
Nah. All right, let's go. We are live for UFC 265, Lewis vs Gane. It is your boy, the man with the golden mic, Mike Jesse MMA. What it do, what it does. Don't worry, I got you with links as always. We are now just starting in the first of 5 fights on the main card of UFC 265. Again, Cyril Gane versus Derek, the Black Beast, Lewis. Let's fucking go, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, I have the stats to my left. Is that my left? Right there. Boom. Look at the stats. I have Song Yadong on this fight. If you are wondering on my fight picks, I will go over all my picks after this fight. But for the sake of time, this fight I have Song Yadong. I'm with Dominic Cruz. I think someone's getting knocked out this fight too. And I'm thinking it's Casey Kenny.
Casey kind of got 5 first-round finishes, though.
Oh, look at that left hand from Song Yadong. Of course, when you have Southpaw versus Orthodox, I love that right kick to the body. Well, I would say the strong side kick to the body from either man. As Keith Kenny just misses one. This is the fight that Casey Kenny wants. He wants to be pushing Song Yadong against the cage. He wants to try to cut that cage off, I should say. Song Yadong has good grappling, good wrestling, defense, and great offensive grappling as well. But where Casey Kenny really shines at is putting pressure and not giving people an out and making them fight his fight. Look for Song Yadong. Oh, nice left cross from Kenny. Look for Song Yadong to try to keep this in the center of the octagon. Keep trying to cut off the angles of Casey Kenny and keep Casey Kenny guessing the whole entire fight. Song Yadong, the more polished and tactical fighter. Casey Kenny, though, never out the fight and always coming forward, always trying to pressure, always trying to invoke his will on the other man. That is the story of this fight. Can Casey Kenny keep Song Yadong on the back foot enough to put him in danger? Or can Song Yadong fight a smart enough fight to walk away with the win? Let's see.
Kenny's really good at checking kicks.
Yeah, Casey Kenny is checking those kicks pretty well.
Really hit, like, with that, for, like,
Ooh, nice left check hook from Song Yadong. You said what, Nick?
nah, is it harder to check a kick? Like, if it's, like, on that right side, you see how it's, like, they're opposite?
I mean, if they're using their back foot to kick,
Yeah.
whether it's to your body, your leg, or your head, it's easier to block because you can see it coming easier.
Right, yeah.
Because it's coming from a further distance.
Right, okay.
So that's why you'll see a lot of people, like right there, do go for that outside leg kick with just their lead leg against the other person's lead leg. If they were both orthodox or both southpaw, then that would have been an inside leg kick.
That's why I got fucked up right there.
Song Yadong off balance, Casey Kenny on top. You don't want him on top. Again, that man has a motor, and he will not stop trying to throw danger at you, whether it be submission or ground and pound. There we go. Song Yadong up now. Casey Kenny using that wizard to try to kind of control Song Yadong, but Song Yadong is in a better position being on the outside of the cage right now. As he exits with a nice right hand, Song Yadong does. But Casey Kenny's still moving forward. A question that I'm asking myself is, can Casey Kenny keep coming forward like this all fight? As you see, he's already opened up. Song Yadong, even though I said he's the more tactical fighter, that's not to say that he cannot finish a fight. That man is strong, and he is dangerous for this weight class. Both of these guys, surprisingly high finishing rates for this weight class. Nice right hand. If he would have connected with that left, it would have been problems for Kenny. Nice first round. Close first round. Not sure who I give that to. If, gun to my head, I'd probably say Song Yadong. Right? Yeah. Nick says yes. Again, guys, here you go with links. Thank you for stopping by, and please stay tuned. We have a long night of fights. We are in fight one of a 5-fight main event for UFC 265. It is your man with the golden mic, Mike Jesse MMA. What the fuck is going on? Are you as hyped as I am for this goddamn card? So far, we are one round in the first fight, and what a round it is. Song Yadong and Casey Kenny having a scrap right now. Both men landing regularly. You see 30 for Song Yadong in the red corner and 21 for Casey Kenny in your blue corner. If you guys need a link, or if that link is not working for you, let me know. We are in this shit together. Fuck those fees. You understand what I'm saying to you? Casey Kenny lands a nice leg kick, but eats 2 jabs for it. If you guys are trying to line up with me, I am at 447 right now. 445, 44, etc., etc., etc. Of the second round of the first of a 3-round fight, Song Yadong versus Casey Kenny. I like the idea of going to the body with those kicks for Casey Kenny, but you can't just throw body kicks like that against someone as skilled and tactical as Yadong is. You have to mix up the hands in there. You have to do some jabs. You have to do some check hooks. You have to at least feint like you're doing something and then follow up with that body kick. You can't just throw blind body kicks like that against someone as dangerous as Song Yadong. Nice leg kick again from Casey Kenny.
When you say technical, like more technical fighter, you mean like precise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he seems like.
Yeah, Song Yadong is like the more controlled, the more,
Real act, yeah, I got you.
Casey Kenny, again, that's not to say that Song Yadong is the most tactical guy in the world, He is a bit of a scrapper. He is a bit of a berserker. But Casey Kenny, that's the fight Casey Kenny wants. As you see, forward, forward, forward from Casey Kenny. He wants Song Yadong moving backwards so that he can't plant his feet and throw those combinations and mix in the takedowns, etc. This is the fight that Casey Kenny wants to fight, but I'm not sure it's going exactly how Casey Kenny was hoping. Casey Kenny's plan, for all I know, might be to tire Song Yadong out with the pace and hope to get a finish in the 3rd round. But if his plan is to simply come forward and back Song Yadong up enough to have him off balance enough for Casey Kenny to land his own combos, it's not going quite like that for him. As you see, Song Yadong is landing more. So most people lead with their left leg. That's orthodox. So if you're right-handed, you lead with your left.
Yeah.
Now, if you're asking if can they lead with their right,
Yeah.
Some people can, some people can't. It's just drilling,
Like switch
practice. So yeah, it's called switching stances. So you switch into the southpaw stance, where your right hand is leading and your left hand is the power hand, right? Now, the issue with that is a lot of people can fight offensively with switching southpaw. It's not the hardest thing in the world to train, right? Of course, you're right-handed. You want it back there for your power hand. But you can train yourself to do the other thing. Now, what's hard is training your reflexes and your defenses for that position.
Right.
So it's super hard. It's moderately difficult to train to have good offense in both stances. It's extremely difficult to train defense in both stances.
That makes sense.
Your body just doesn't move exactly how you were used to it to moving when you switch it, 100% the other direction.
I get that now.
If you want a mic and be in the camera, just let me know, Nick. I got you. Oh, the screen was messing up. I was like, when Song Yadong's face get messed up like that? Illegal streams at their greatest. Oh, Song Yadong with a nice combo. See, so Song Yadong, right? He just switched to have in the southpaw stance. We're leading with his right. Landed a jab, and then landed a cross, but when he came in, he stopped in orthodox and left his left in front.
Right.
So switch stance in the middle of a combination. That's sneaky, and it's dangerous. That's what I'm talking about, the more technical guy. That's not easy to do as smoothly as that is.
That's all I'm saying.
To end a combination in a different stance, very sneaky and very effective, I should say. Nice kick to the body from Song Yadong, followed by a leg kick from Casey Kenny. Nice combination for Song Yadong. Again, this fight is going largely how I thought it would. Oh, nice cross, though, from Casey Kenny. Largely what I thought this fight would Casey Kenny be trying to force a pace on Song Yadong, and Song Yadong would have to either answer that pace and see if he can last, or fall prey to that pace and wilter.
That's all I'm saying.
Right now,
Can't keep that piece the whole time.
right now, Song Yadong's matching that pace, and it looks like Casey Kenny's the one that's fading.
Right. Yeah, I was having that green fight.
A little bit. My boy just said just a little bit what happened in the green fight, which is accurate. Fazev, and if I'm mispronouncing that man's name, apologies. But Fazev had a pace that he wanted to go, and you saw in the third round, it just wasn't sustainable. And Bobby Green really put it on him, even though one of those judges was obviously smoking the crack tonight and gave Fazev that third round. Totally cool with Fazev getting round 1 and 2. Round 3, when he lost, in my opinion, clearly, and Bobby Green landed double. I'm talking about 73 to 34 strikes, significant strikes landed in favor of Bobby Green, and one of those judges giving that to Fazev,
Looking at his phone.
the only crack. Like all the crack. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a crackhead, but if that crack is that good, I might try that crack that judge was on. You understand what I'm saying to me? As my neighbors listen to me talk about when I would do crack, I'm sure they're super excited that they voted me to the HOA. Are you guys having fun yet? Let's go. UFC 265. First fight. Casey Kenny versus Song Yadong. Round 3 of the first of 5 fights on the main card. Let's go. Round 3 started. I am at 4:55 of the third round. Casey Kenny still moving forward. But Song Yadong, look, the feints, the fakes, the diversity of strikes. Song Yadong is just an impressive MMA fighter. Not to say Casey Kenny is not. He is 100%. That man knows what he's doing. But the skill, the technical difference in these men are apparent. Casey Kenny, I believe if he wants to be in this division, such a stacked division 135 is, and he wants to think about breaking into the top 15, or even the top 20. He may be top 20 now, but to be taken seriously in that top 20 of a stacked division, if you're going to have the style, that's cool, well and good. But in these lower weight classes, you got to have something that's an X factor. Maybe work on your grappling, work on your takedowns, work on your dirty boxing against the fence, something. Because you're just going to be standing the whole time with guys as good as Song Yadong. This is the outcome of that. Not that Casey Kenny's not technical. He is. You see him throwing some feints. You see him gauging his distance pretty well. But just like that, where he thought he was in good range, he had some nice feints and then ate a fucking vicious jab from Song Yadong. That wasn't a mistake. That wasn't by chance. That was because Song Yadong has a better understanding of the distance between the two men than Casey Kenny does. And it's just clear and apparent. Suffice to say, a good fucking fight thus far, though. Great way to open a card. Another nice jab from Song Yadong. Nice jab again from Song Yadong. That jab is stiff, too. He's really stepping into it. Nice. Did you see that uppercut to the body from Song Yadong? That was beautiful. As Dominic Cruz must be listening to our stream right now, says this is a great way to open up the card. I already said that, Dominic. I already fucking said that. Guys, give me a second. Just need to share this stream right quick.
Kenny's not really a grappler, is he?
No, neither guy's 100% a grappler.
He had 5 submissions.
Casey Kenny a great cross. Casey Kenny is down 2 rounds to none, in my opinion. If Casey Kenny wants to win, he needs to press forward even more. I know that sounds crazy. Casey Kenny, as I've been saying this whole time, has been pressing forward for almost 3 rounds entirely, and it hasn't worked for him. But he needs to throw more. He needs more volume. It's not that he doesn't have a lot of volume. Against most people, Casey Kenny's style grinds you out, and you can't work through that wall the way Casey Kenny works through that wall. Song Yadong's not everybody. He's not built the same as a lot of these other fighters outside the top 15. Song Yadong is top 15 talent easy. With this win, he may find a way to get into there, and if not, he at the very least has earned, if this fight keeps going away, it has been going the last 14 and a half minutes, he will get a top 15 opponent to earn his way into that top 15 again. But Casey Kenny being down, he has to just go for broke. He needs to put it all on the line. And I say that, it's easy for me to say that from this fucking microphone, because this pace that Casey Kenny has been putting on is relentless.
Yeah,
and not for nothing, he's tired. And there we go, Casey Kenny with a takedown with a few seconds left. Unfortunately, it may be what I really think it should be, too little too late. Casey Kenny showing he still has a gas tank, but he should have used that gas tank in the fight. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Casey Kenny, but if you have enough energy to run and jump up on the cage, like you see, look at Song Yadong. Song Yadong looked great up until the last 5 seconds of this fight. He barely was able to pull himself up on the cage and then had to lean on it for energy. As you see some nice strikes landing for Casey Kenny. I actually missed that knee landing for Casey Kenny. That's fucking beautiful. But I say that to say, Casey Kenny, at some point in that third round, should have just started fucking swinging, man. Swinging with an A. You understand what I'm saying to you? He was swinging. He should have started swinging. He was down. I think he's going to lose this fight on the cards. It's easy for me, this random fucking guy with a Naruto t-shirt, to say that he should have done more at the end. But he lost his first 2 rounds. If he really wants it, you got to go even harder than you did before. Again, easy for me to say, But thumbs be the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Thumbs be the fucking facts. Again, I'm going to just keep posting this goddamn link. If you guys need a different link and that's not working for you, let me know. I am using this exact link currently on both my laptop and my Xbox with zero issue. It does matter the product you use, the phone, the device, the gaming system, etc. that you're using. So if what I gave you did not work, let me know. Holla at me if you hear me. And if you were watching, let me know. Hit your boy out with a motherfucking thumbs up, a like, a subscribe, a share. If you dig what the fuck I'm putting out, let Mike Jesse MMA know. I appreciate you guys being here. If you can't tell, I'm having a motherfucking ball. What a way to open up this card. As my boy Lord Pablo says, this is really cool. And you know what? I fucking appreciate that. Thank you, Lord Pablo. I appreciate your support and joining me tonight for UFC 265 as we sit here waiting for them to read off the cards and the results. Give me 2 seconds. Because we are using, quote unquote, not, how do I say illegal without saying illegal? Because we are using alternative streams. You like that, Nick? Alternative streams. I do have to refresh this shit one more again. There we go. Let's listen to them read off this card. We're looking at split decision, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Song Yadong with the fucking win. Casey Kenny looking like he's confused. But as I said, he needed to do more in that third round. I think he's very lucky. I need to see these scorecards. I'm assuming one of the judges gave him, or two of the judges gave him the third round, which is why it's a split decision. But goddamn, if Song Yadong did not do enough to win this fucking fight. Guys, usually this is the part, if you have been with me before, as Uriah Faber's in the background, I usually turn up the volume on my TV, so if you're not able to watch these fights, that you can at least hear what these champions, these goddamn savages, these goddamn heroes of the modern era get to say after they win. But the last few times I've turned up my volume and it's been picked up by my mic, I have been flagged and my streams have been taken the fuck down midstream. That shit sucks, guys. So I'm going to chill out on that. I hope you guys are watching this along with me and you can hear Song Yadong through translation say how he feels about this win. But man, Song Yadong, as I stated in the beginning, you would think I did this shit regularly, Nick. I don't know. I might be the man with the golden mic. I'm not sure, though. You understand what I'm saying to you? You would think that I know a little bit about UFC. Kenny, man, Superman punch don't win you a decision. And like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? As I was saying, Song Yadong, the more technical fighter, the more well-rounded fighter, and I think he showed it tonight. 111 to 81 strikes, 103 to 68 significant strikes. Song Yadong was in there, not just technical, not just sharp, but he was throwing some goddamn crisp strikes. As you see, that man has no marks on his face. Literally, Song Yadong is walking out the same way he walked in. As you see the Chinese flag being waved in the background. Love to see people having hometown support. Thank you for the link. I subbed. Appreciate it, Pablo. Enjoy that fucking link, my guy. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the sub. Trey the Truth, Houston-based rapper himself and longtime friend of Derek the Black Beast Lewis. And now they're showing some baseball schlubs that I don't fucking care about. Like who the fuck cares? You know what I mean? Like, put the truth back on, you know? Like, I'm down with the Houston Rappers. Don't show me some MLB fucking Astros. We're not here for that shit. We are here live for UFC 265. LEWIS vs GANE. Show me some fucking Astros bums. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Angela Hill, Tisha Torres, I should say. Guys, buckle the fuck up. I'm about to give you some more motherfucking links, some alternative links. I'm about to tell you the rest of my picks for this goddamn card. I'm about to tell you what I think about this next bout. Angela Hill versus Tisha Torres. Do you think we're done? It's 1 out of 5 fucking fights. We're on a fucking roller coaster, Nick. Let's go. We're just tick, 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 tick. We're on our way fucking up. We ain't hit the first hill. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. If you cannot tell, I'm a little excited. If you cannot tell, I'm a little inebriated. But you know what? We are the fuck out here. Let's go. What am I inebriated on? That's a great fucking question. Hold on. It's a fucking golden monkey. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Victory, golden monkey, Philly brood. Holla at me if you hear me. You know? Philly living. Let's go. Toast to you guys. I hope you have a fucking drink too. Cheers. And thank you for joining me tonight. Live for UFC 265. LEWIS vs GANE. I'm not going to stop saying that shit all night, so get used to it. Let's go. If you place any bets tonight, let me know what your card's looking like. If you got a parlay, let me know what it consists of. If you have a straight bet, who the fuck did you go for? If you bet on some underdogs, let me know. Share that shit. That's why there's a chat. That's why we're here. That's not why we're not just watching the fight by ourselves in the quiet. No, that's why you are at Mike Jesse MMA on YouTube, at Mike Jesse MMA on Twitch, and at Michael Talafero, Oath Craig Jesse on Facebook. Come the fuck on. Like, what are you here for? Let me get the stats ready for you guys for this next fight. More links coming in a few seconds. My fight picks coming in a few seconds. The next fight coming in, you know what? You guessed it, Nick. In a few fucking seconds. You understand? Come on. It would help if I pressed the right button, though. They said, Mike, if you're going on YouTube, don't drink. I said, insert Soldier Boy emoji. Don't drink? You know what I mean? Like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, you think I'm going to be on here sober? For what? They're not sober. All right, guys, getting stats ready for you guys for Tisha Torres, Angela Hill. Then I'm going to go over my picks. Once the fight goes live, you will see those live stats right there. Who else is doing as much as I am for you goddamn fellow degenerates? Links, got them. Play-by-play, got it. Bets and favorites, got those. Picks, who the fuck are you talking to, picks? Obviously, I got picks. Nick, who the fuck do you think I am? I'll tell you who I am. I'm Mikey Jesse MMA, the man with the golden mic. And we are here live for UFC 265. Cyril Gane versus Derek Lewis. There you go. Free fucking, alternative fight links for all of you goddamn degenerates as I switch my attention to UFC.com. The one thing it is good for is looking at what we have ahead. So I'm going to check out these next few fights. I'm going over my picks. We are literally minutes away from the second of 5 fights in the main card of UFC 265. Tisha Torres versus Angela Hill. Who do I have, ladies and gentlemen? First, I will give you the odds. We have Tisha Torres, the number 10 women's strawweight MMA fighter at -145, your favorite. We have the number 12 ranked Angela Hill at +125, your underdog. Who the fuck do I have, Nick? Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. It is Angela Hill, the fucking scrapper of scrapper. The Bulldogs of Bulldogs. The must-see strawweight fighter in the UFC 115 strawweight division. You think I'm talking shit? Listen to me a little bit closer, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go to her last few bouts. Tisha Torres does have a style that counters what Angela Hill is trying to do, but I think overkill, Angela Hill would do what is necessary to get this shit done. But let's talk stats. Angela Hill, 5 wins by knockouts, 8 wins by decision. Does she not have a submission victory? That is actually very surprising. 50% striking accuracy. Every other strike that she throws, she lands. Her last fight is a win over Yoder. You saw how aggressive she was that whole entire fight. She was trying to go for the finish non-stop, first round and third round. I loved the energy. I loved the aggression. I loved the goddamn violence. She did not stop or let up for a second, and you have to respect that. You have to be excited for that. Before that, she lost to Michelle Waterson. Not going to lie, I thought Angela Hill won that fight. I think that was a little bit of a job by those judges, but we've seen that before. Let's go to her next fight. It was a loss to Claudia Gadelha. Again, a fight that I thought Angela Hill may have won. Before that, win. She lost versus Shanaum, which, you know, nothing to hang your head over. Win. She does have some tough losses, Angela Hill does. But I'm telling you, the energy, the reinventiveness of Angela Hill, even though she does look to have some trouble creating win streaks, I do have her for this fight. I do have her on my parlay, full disclosure. As my link is giving me trouble. And let's look at the recent activity of Tisha Torres. The Tiny Tornado Tisha Torres. 2-fight win streak, 1 win by knockout, 1 by submission. She usually wins via decision. She's on a 1-2-fight win streak. She had a loss against Rodriguez. Win against Weili Zhang, which, I mean, come on, who doesn't lose to Weili Zhang? A loss to Joanna. A loss to Andrade. Tisha Torres has had some big-time fights and largely lost her biggest fights, but a win over Woodison, a win over Lima, a win over Beth Rollins. Lost to Rose. A win over Hill in their original matchup. Tisha Torres definitely no slouch at all. Nothing to be disrespected, but I do have Angela Hill to win this fight. Bear with me, guys. I'm just switching the links. That crack stream did go down for me. I hope it's still working for you guys. And now I'm trying out the Ripple stream. Nip slip round 2. Justin, another dreamer. I'm with you, bro. I wouldn't mind that, not gonna lie. A little bit of a fighter crush on your girl, Angela Hill. She's super cool. She's super charismatic. She's super funny. She is married, but that is a problem that I am willing to overlook. You understand? That is just how much I love her and how unselfish that I am, you know? My man has the pick of the night, nip slip. Again, guys, bear with me. I am just trying to get this link to reload for me. And there we go, as Angela Hill hopping up and down, ready, full energy as always. If you're not excited for an Angela Hill fight, I don't know what the fuck you were getting excited for. Strawweight, one of my favorite divisions in the UFC. No cap at all. They always come to bring it. They always go for the finish. Though the finish is a little bit rare in that division, these women are non-fucking stop. They always fight like they have a goddamn chip on their shoulder, and I love that shit. There we go, Nick. Where there's a will, there's a fucking way. You understand what I'm saying? They keep trying to get me to pay for this shit, Nick, and I say, no, no, no. You know? Holla at me if you feel me. Lord Pablo said the link crashed. The link crashed for me too as well, Pablo, and that is why I have multiple. Does the link work for you? The crack stream link is not working for me anymore, but I got Ripple for you right there. Mr. Help You, what is going on? Appreciate you being here and enjoying these goddamn fights with us. Again, if you're enjoying what the fuck I'm putting out, like, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. If you feel so inclined, tell a motherfucking friend to tell a motherfucking friend, all right? We are here live for UFC 265 Gane versus Lewis. We are currently in the second of 5 fights in the main card. Angela Hill versus Tisha Torres, first round about to start for me. Not sure exactly where you guys are in the stream. I see for the crack stream, it is working on my laptop. They're at 4:33. I am just about to start this goddamn fight, so bear with me. If you are a little bit ahead, my suggestion to you is pause that shit, brother. Stop being selfish. I'm at 4:55 of Angela Hill versus Tisha Torres, 4:53, 52, etc., etc. And here are the stats live and ready for you. I feel like Angela Hill is going to come out looking for blood. She's tired of being gamed on the scorecards. She's tired of people saying she's not good enough. She's tired of people saying she doesn't deserve this or that. I think we're going to see a controlled, aggressive Angela Hill. From Tisha Torres, what I think is that she's going to pick her shots to counter. I think she's going to keep on the back foot until Angela Hill overcommits, if Angela Hill overcommits, and try to mix up that takedown and try to show that she outshines Angela Hill in that ground game. Now, right now, she looks to be looking like she's trying to match Angela Hill in the striking. I would not suggest that. Angela Hill, such a diverse striker, such an aggressive striker, and such a powerful striker. I really, really, really would not suggest Tisha Torres stays on this path of keeping us on the feet for very long. Ooh, and Angela Hill catches a kick and then has an outside trip. Beautiful. Tisha Torres, eyes wide open, looking like a deer in the headlight a bit. I think she's a little surprised that Angela Hill is the first one to try to take it to the ground. Tisha Torres, you could tell her grappling prowess just by looking at how balanced she was on that one foot. The angle that she was at and able to keep her balance on that one foot, beautiful. Beautiful. You don't do that unless you are very adept at grappling. Any of my fellow wrestlers can appreciate that shit that we just saw right there. Those not very versed in grappling, just believe me when I say that was some good shit. Ooh, almost another takedown attempt from Angela Hill. Angela Hill's got to be careful. In these times where she has Tisha Torres against the fence and she has the dominant position, she needs to land little strikes. Just little strikes, just a score. You don't need to knock her out against the cage, but just little pity-patter shots will be able to make sure that you're not gamed again. Oh, nice right hand from Angela Hill. Nice leg kick from Tisha Torres. Another one that Angela Hill then catches. Tisha Torres very kick heavy this match. Surprising. Both ladies in great shape, but Tisha Torres is pretty stacked. Definitely the more muscular fighter of the two. I wish I would have paid more attention to the reach of both of these fighters. Maybe something I'll check out in between rounds. Ripple and Crack Stream are not working for y'all? Give me a second. Ooh, spinning back fist just misses for Tisha Torres. I don't know about you guys, but I miss the days of the Reddit MMA streams. Anybody that remembers the Ace Stream game, holla at me if you hear me. Ooh, nice combination from Tisha Torres. God damn, she's landing nicely. Only 30 seconds left in the round. Such a close round. I think Angela Hill needs to pick up the volume a bit. And yes, I'm just saying that because she's in my parlay to win. Very, very, very close round. Man, I would hate to be a judge in this fight. The highlights are all Tisha Torres. That doesn't 100% translate. But it's not a great sign for Angela Hill. Nick, who do you give that round to? Torres? You might be right, man. You might be right. Not second round. Angel Hill very aggressive this round. You see her pushing forward. Angela Hill mixing up the kicks. Oh, Angela Hill needs to get control of this takedown. She's trying to take the back. She has one hook in. Tisha Torres doing the right thing by fighting the hands, though. Oh, nice cross from Angela Hill.
Angela held on way too long. She was getting shredded.
Is there any other links? I may have other links, but you're going to have to give me a minute probably after this fight, to be honest with you. Angela Hill moving forward, but she is not outlanding Tisha Torres, which is a bit surprising to me. There's only 1 minute left in this round, and the output is just 2-1 on Torres. Nice right hand from Tisha Torres. Tisha Torres is looking very good on the feet, much better than what I expected her to look, to be honest with you. Sitting back fist attempt from Angela Hill. She's been able to get Tisha Torres on her back, but not able to capitalize. Now with 7 seconds left, she's on top in half guard. Not going to have enough time to do anything with it, though. That is a great position for Angela Hill, but man. Angela Hill looks like her stamina is going to hold up, but I think she needs a finish. I got another link for y'all, just a heads up. When you click the video to start playing, you will get pop-ups. Keep closing them and keep pressing that play button. It's working for me right now. So currently what I'm using on my Xbox Series X to watch the fight is Ripple. What's working best on my laptop is Crack Streams. And that reddit.givememmastreams.com is working as well on my laptop. So good luck to you guys. If that doesn't work, let me know. In between fights, I will see what I can do. Again, if you enjoy this shit that I am doing, which is drinking the Golden Monkey, watching these goddamn fights, talking with you guys, and providing free links, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a goddamn sub. I appreciate the fuck out of that shit. Also, if you down with the Naruto Uzumaki, holla at me if you hear me. Date bayo, you know? Nice combination there from Tisha Torres. Tisha Torres has looked fantastic on the feet, ladies and gentlemen. I had not anticipated her to look this crisp on the feet. I thought she'd have to take Angela Hill down to really shine, but she is just mixing up really well in the stand-up with Angela Hill, and I just didn't see this coming. Glad to hear it, Pablo. Glad to hear it, man. Enjoy, 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 enjoy. That's what we're all fucking here for, right? Hill is out grappling Torres. This whole fucking fight, I talking to Mr. Help You, the whole fucking fight is going way different than I expected it to go. I thought Angela Hill would control him the feet. I thought Tisha Torres would try to push her against the cage and try to mix up the takedowns to find a way, a path towards victory. It's the opposite, man. Tisha Torres is piecing Angela Hill the fuck up, to be quite honest with you guys. And Angela Hill has had pretty solid grappling throughout. It's crazy. I'm not sure if I would agree that Angela Hill is exactly gassed, but she definitely is showing the fatigue. I can't argue with that. She is still moving. I don't see her, too labored, but she definitely is tired, man. She definitely is tired. Something we should all think about, too, and I just thought about. You come in thinking a fight is going to go one way, and you train for that one way. Of course, every fighter is going to tell you, hey, I train for every fucking possibility. Yeah, maybe. Maybe you are that one person who trains for every single fucking possibility possible. Most training camps are surrounded around a game plan. This is not Angela Hill's game plan. This is not going how Angela Hill thought was going to go. I promise you. I don't have any insider information, but I know that Angela Hill did not, with her coaches, say, hey, Tisha Torres is going to piece me the fuck up on the feet. I'm going to have to mix up some takedowns to really make this a fight. That's not what she game planned. And I think that has to do with what you're seeing with the body language and the fatigue as well. Just a heads up, if you're trying to keep up with me, I'm at 1 minute exactly with Tisha Torres, Angela Hill. 1 minute exactly in the third round, Tisha Torres versus Angela Hill. I am going to try to refresh after this to try to catch up to you guys. I do see on my laptop it's way ahead, probably 2 minutes ahead. So I'll try to give her a little refresh. I'll also try to see if that crack stream works for my Xbox. But just to let you know, I am at 40 seconds of Tisha Torres versus Angela Hill if you were trying to line yourselves up with me. And I gotta be honest with you, man. If I'm feeling anything right now, it's sadness for Angela Hill. She is really trying to mix in some feints, mix up some nice fakes, working the jab. But Tisha Torres is just outpitting her, and there you go. So this is what I thought we were going to see. Tisha Torres changing levels and working at double leg. That was a beautiful fucking takedown. And as she finds herself in side position, and is not just settling with side control, she is now trying to land some strikes as Angela Hill works her way up. Tisha Torres almost takes her down again. And man, oh man, what a goddamn performance from Tisha Torres. I see my man Lord Pablo says 29-28 Tisha Torres. I'd go as far as to say 30-27 Tisha Torres. I would not be upset at that type of scorecard. Good fight by both women. This was a action-packed, exciting fight as I thought it would be. But what did surprise me is that Tisha Torres was the aggressor. Tisha Torres was the cleaner striker. Tisha Torres looked like to be the more talented and more well-rounded fighter. That saddens me as an Angela Hill fan, and that surprises me as an analyst, to be quite honest with you, to be frank. Here we go as we wait to hear the scorecard. DC looks like a giant next to her. Well, I have not seen who the her you're talking about yet because you are ahead of me, sir. So I'm going to stop looking at this chat so there's no spoilers and I can see who won this fight. Two 30-27s and a 29-28. I'm going to say that is for Tisha Torres. Yeah, there we go. Tisha Torres. Lord Pablo, did you just try to give me a spoiler? Pablo, I thought we were cool. We were cool 2 seconds ago. You were like, oh, I need a link. I was like, hey, yo, I got these fucking links on deck. And then you trying to spoil the fucking scorecard for me? Come on, Pablo. What's up, man? Luckily, I wasn't looking. Yo, Mr. Help You see this shit? Sabotage, bro. And as you said, DC does look like a fucking giant. Like Tisha Torres. That shit looks hilarious. DC not even anywhere near the tallest fighter, but he looks like a fucking giant. Like Tisha Torres. Pablo, I'm not trying to hear no. That's what happened. I saw it. That's what happened. You sabotaged me, bro. I don't understand. I thought we were cool like 2 seconds ago. This shit's crazy. That's all good. Let me listen to what Tisha Torres has to say. Then, as I said, I'm going to try to refresh my links as it is with these alternative links that I am providing. And then I will go into the rest of my picks because I said I was going to do that shit last fight, and the Golden Monkey said otherwise. So give me a couple seconds, guys. I'm still listening to DC talk Tisha Torres. I want to see what she has to say and respect this young lady. She said she's working her way to the top. I heard that. All right, Tisha Torres, all class, very respectful, calling her shot as she should after a win for someone as talented as Angela Hill. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the crack streams, that is, and see if that works for me. The ref looks like Santa's little helper. I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. His stash / beard is impressive, though. I respect it. Let me get these stats ready for you guys as well for the next fight. Because I will get excited and I will forget. Give me a second. Very, very saddened to see Angela Hill take that loss. My parlay is also dead, just in case you guys cared. I'm sure you guys are heartbroken. But I did have Angela Hill winning that fight in my parlay. Silly, silly me. Tisha Torres proved to be the more impressive fighter throughout. And shout out to her for that. All right, crack stream still not working for me on my Xbox. But luckily, Ripple is. Hope you guys are still live. Ortega or Volkanovski? Whoo! Man, all right. I'm going to give you a long-ass answer, Pablo. I feel like you asked that question hoping I would just say Ortega or Volkanovski, but I'm going to give you a long-ass, drawn-out answer, right? Volkanovski should be your favorite. Ortega, though, I did not think he was going to look the way he did versus Korean Zombie. I thought he should be the favorite against Korean Zombie. Korean Zombie had been out for a while. Well, not as active for a while. While Brian Ortega, the young up-and-comer, great grappler. He might have got his ass whooped versus Max Holloway, but impressive in every other match besides that. So I thought Brian Ortega was going to be your favorite, right? What I thought he would do is try to push what I thought Tisha Torres was going to do tonight, largely. Of course, different aspect of it being more of a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner versus a wrestler. But I thought Brian Ortega was going to push him against the cage and I thought he was going to try to work a takedown. I thought Alexander Volkanovski. I'm sorry, did I say Ortega should have been a favorite? He should not have. I meant against Korean Zombie. He should have been a favorite. But versus Volkanovski, I didn't think that he had much of a chance. I don't think he has much of a chance in the sense of being able to take someone down with as low a center of gravity and as good hips as Volkanovski. When I say that, anyone who wrestled high school or college understand what I mean by hips and center of gravity. Short guys that have really good hips, able to get their hips outwards and put their weight down, are able to defend takedowns like no fucking other in weight classes like this, where you see, once in a while, a taller guy like Brian Ortega, 5'11", and 6 foot versus 5'6" or 5'7" guy like Volkanovski. It's hard to take those guys down. It's hard for a taller guy to get low enough in the hips to stop the takedown defense of someone with low center of gravity with good hips that go outwards and pull them down. I say that to say, what Brian Ortega showed me in the Korean Zombie fight just changed how I would even look at a year ago what Volkanovski versus Ortega would be, right? A year and a half ago, I would think Brian Ortega versus Volkanovski, a well-rounded Volkanovski, someone who has power shots but not a knockout finisher, someone who has good footwork but not very good range, someone who's just all around good and able to and has a great motor, right? That's who Volkanovski is to me, versus a man who maybe isn't as crisp in striking. Again, we're talking about 12, 18 months ago. Not as crisp in striking, but can take you down and can submit anyone in Brian Ortega. I would have given you Volkanovski 10 out of 10 times. But we're talking about a Brian Ortega whose stand-up just outshined Korean Zombie. Korean Zombie, a man who is not outshined very much against anyone in that division. One of the best divisions, probably top 3, top 4 divisions in the UFC. Korean Zombie is a beast. He's a monster. He is the Zombie for a reason. That's because he's not finished easily. He keeps coming forward, and he puts eventually his pace against your skill, your will, etc. Brian Ortega made Korean Zombie look silly. He made him look untalented. He made him look mediocre. I did not expect that. This Brian Ortega with this stand-up, I give him a very real chance to beat Volkanovski. I say that all to say, who do I pick? Gun to head, I'm be honest with you, I'm picking Brian Ortega. I think Alexander Volkanovski, because he beat one of my favorite fighters, probably my top 3, top 5 all-time favorite fighters in Max Holloway, which, listen to me if you hear me, I don't think he beat Max that second fight. I'm not sure he beat Max that first fight, but whatever. Max lost, right? Alexander Volkanovski good enough to beat someone as good as Max Holloway. You would think that I would pick Alexander Volkanovski, but Brian's bigger. He's longer. His submission threat is way more adept than Alexander Volkanovski. He doesn't really need a takedown in order to work that submission threat. I can see him getting taken down himself by Alexander Volkanovski and not even caring just because of that submission threat. And I think I give... I think it's 50-50 with the striking. I was about to say Brian Ortega because of how good he looked, but I think I was getting ahead of myself a little bit. Alexander Volkanovski's footwork and his angles and his feints are way better than Brian Ortega. But Brian Ortega's length, his head movement, his newfound head movement, and his newfound fight IQ, his picking of the shots. I think I'm going to give it maybe a slight edge to Volkanovski, but nowhere near the edge that Brian Ortega has in grappling. So now if I have Volkanovski with a slight edge in striking, I have Brian Ortega with a huge edge in submission threat, and I say it's a push in takedowns, I'm going to go Brian Ortega. Smart money, like you can't afford to lose $100, but you're betting $100, put it on Volkanovski. Scared money don't make no money, put your money on Brian Ortega. If I'd have that money, if I'm putting money down on that fight, it's for Brian Ortega. This next fight, though, this next fight, woo! Vicente Luque versus Michael Chiesa If you are not hyped for this fight, why the fuck are you on my channel? Go on get. Go on get. You understand what I'm saying to you? This is about to be a goddamn banger. You might be looking at me like, but Mike, and I'm sorry, allow me to introduce myself one more time. We are live for UFC 265. LEWIS vs GANE. I am Mike Jesse MMA, the man with the golden mic. Guys, Vicente Luque versus Mike Chiesa. You might be looking at me like I'm crazy when I say it's going to be a banger because Mike Chiesa is a wrestler. He is a grappler. He is a submission artist. If you would feel a little grateful and give him that that moniker, I'll say, right? He's not known to be a striker. He's not known to be a knockout artist. But Vicente Luque is so fucking dangerous that he makes everyone a striker. When we've seen Mike Chiesa with his back against the wall, he has shown that he is willing to match what that other person is doing. I'm not saying he's the best striker. I'm not saying he's the most technical striker. If we're talking about who wins a kickboxing match, put all your money, bet the house, bet the mortgage, bet the baby. You understand what I'm saying to you? On Vicente Luque. But in a mixed martial arts fight, in a scrap, as Dustin Poirier calls it, Mike Chiesa can bang with the best of them. You understand what I'm saying? Mike Chiesa does have the grappling advantage. Probably 3-1. I'm not even exaggerating. Probably 3-1. If this is a submission match or if this is a amateur wrestling match, again, bet the house, bet the baby on the bigger, not the longer, but the bigger, the more experienced Michael Chiesa. But, ladies and gentlemen, this is mixed martial arts, and this is why we are here. This is why it is fucking exciting. Mike Chiesa, his game plan, forward, forward, forward. He needs to have Vicente Luque on the back foot. He needs to put him against the cage. He needs to make it dirty. He needs to take him down. He needs to wear on him. He needs to tire Vicente Luque out. Vicente Luque is dangerous as fuck on his feet. Vicente Luque is dangerous as fuck with a full gas tank. You need to take him off his feet. You need to drain that gas tank if you're Mike Chiesa. What Vicente Luque wants to do. Because Mike Chiesa is dangerous as fuck with a full gas tank. Mike Chiesa is dangerous as fuck being allowed to go forward. What Mike Chiesa needs to do is he needs to counter. He needs to cut angles. He needs to circle, not back up. Mike Chiesa is going to go forward. We know this because Mike Jesse MMA, the man with the golden mic, said so. But Vicente Luque, you have two choices when someone comes forward to you like that. Well, if you're at this high level, you can move backwards. I'm sorry, Lord Pablo, I missed this. Ortega, fourth round armbar or Volkanovski decision. I can't argue with that. I was gonna have an argument with Ortega fourth round armbar and talk about how that may or may not be a thing, right? But you threw in the caveat Volkanovski decision. I mean, if you're talking about betting and money and odds, those are, as good a choices as anyone can ask for. Ortega fourth round armbar would not be surprised. Volkanovski doesn't get tired, but he may get comfortable. He may dominate Ortega early, get comfortable, take Ortega down, Ortega gets the armbar. Or Ortega takes him down because Volkanovski puts himself in a bad position and he gets that takedown. Very possible. And Volkanovski via decision is probably your smartest bet possible. But, guys, for this next fight, and again, I did not get through the rest of the card, but this next fight, I have Mike Chiesa via third round submission. You heard it first here. Mike Jesse MMA, the man with the golden fucking mic. Let's go. Yes, other people do fight opinions. Joe Rogan started it. Brennan Schaub is living a dream and is continuing the magic that he had with Joe Rogan and crew. But how many times do you see one man, one mic, the golden mic, Mike Jesse MMA, fight picks, analysis, stats, and goddamn alternative links? Nowhere. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm at 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Yes, 4 minutes and 2 seconds now of the third fight, a.k.a. your featured bout, Mike Chiesa versus Vicente Luque. If you are enjoying yourself, talk. Let me know. Don't sit there and just fucking look at this beautiful mug and this goddamn spectacular golden mic. Let me know that you are digging what the fuck I'm putting out so I can keep doing this shit. You understand what I'm saying to you? Subscribe, like, no matter what platform you on. I'm here for you, baby, baby. You understand? Let's go. Vicente Luque, nice little 1-2 on my case right there. Again, I expect Vicente Luque to be the crisper guy when standing. When I think this fight gets interesting, it's midway through the second round. But that's not to say that this can't be a first round finish, as Mike Chiesa lands a 1-2 of his own. And that too, Nick, that cross that Chiesa landed, that shit hurt. Luque felt that.
I like his movement, like how much he's circling, like he keeps switching directions as well.
Oh, nice right hand from Vicente Luque, and Mike Chiesa is a little bit. Mike Chiesa's hurt. As Mike Chiesa works that double leg take. Guys, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. If you get rocked, what do? You don't panic. I said Mike Chiesa is a more experienced guy. I said that. You fucking heard me. The more experienced guy. And what do you do when you're the experienced guy and you get rocked? You take that motherfucker down because you're a better grappler. And here you go. Now Mike Chiesa has the bag of Vicente Luque. Lord Pablo, you said your shit crashed. I'm not going to lie. I'm in round 1 of this fight. It is exciting as all hell. I'm going to blitz you every link I have, but I do not have time, my friend, to find you a new link. I will try either in the middle of these rounds or in the next fight. Guys, he's got that. Very tight, unable to finish it though. But he's still going for the back. What is he going for? I can't even tell what he's going for. The hooks are so high. You can't really do much when the hooks are that high. Guys, if you want hooks, you want them between the inner legs of the other dude. You don't want them up here. If you see the hooks up here, I've never seen anyone this high level finish anything with the hooks that high. Mike Chiesa tapped! Vicente Luque beat him with a Darce! I cannot fucking believe it! Oh my God, Nick! Oh my God! Holy shit! Vicente Luque had a Darce. I didn't think he had a good angle for the Darce, and he was able to finish it. Vicente Luque coming off the finish, a former, long-standing, one of the best welterweight champions, Tyron Woodley. Vicente Luque shows that he is no spark in the pan. That he is here for a long time and not a good time. He finishes Mike Chiesa via what I believe to be a Darce. But if it is, it 100% is a Darce. Guys, so what that is a blood choke. He's squeezing his forearm into the side of Mike Chiesa's neck. You stop the blood from flowing. There's a large arteries on the side of your neck, right? You cut that circulation off, no more blood to the brain, and you black out. What happened here, why you saw Mike Chiesa tap out, is that he started seeing spots. He started seeing his consciousness fade from him. And he tapped the fuck out because he was about to go the fuck out. Holy shit! For Vicente Luque, as you see Gilbert Burns, also another title challenger and title contender in this division. Vicente Luque to win via Darce choke against Mike Chiesa, the grappler? Are you not entertained? Let's go! Holy shit, what a finish. I'm not exaggerating. That is a hell of a finish. And my guy, as he says, bruh, back to you, dog. Holy shit. Lord Pablo, good shit. I got you, my guy. Even though you the gun one that tried to spoil my shit for me, you just said, if I get MMA, fuck you, buddy. You don't know how it went? This how it went. I'm going to forget about that, Pablo. You know what I mean? I'm not petty. I let bygones be bygones, Pablo. It's all good. It's like, no. As we listen to Vicente Luque give his post-fight speech, Give me a second. Let me listen to what he has to say. Vicente Luque said he doesn't make boring fights. He's the guy here for exciting fights. And said Usman, what's up? Ant asking how much I have had to drink. Ant, my first answer to that is mind your fucking business, all right? Growing as fuck out here. You know what I'm saying? You see this microphone? Growing as fuck out here, Ant. But in all seriousness, how much have I had to drink? I think 3 or 4 beers. 3 or 4, bang, Golden Monkeys. If you have not tried the Philadelphia Brewed Golden Monkey, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Try them. Victory, Golden Monkey. Give me a goddamn sponsorship. You understand what I'm saying to you? Wonder Boy versus Luque. I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm Wonder Boy, I would love to have that fight because it would put my name right back in the headlines. If I'm Luque and what I would assume any other contender, if they're smart, ignore the fuck out of Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy is such a hard fight. And as Gilbert Burns showed you, even if you're better and you can win against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, you cannot have an exciting fight against Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. You just can't. It almost kills your whole momentum. It is wild how just controlled you have to be to get a win for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. The only guy we've seen had an exciting fight against Wonderboy Thompson, I mean, I think Tyron Woodley's fights versus Thompson were exciting, but most people don't share that that view on that fight. Pettis, who knocked Stephen Wonderboy Thompson out, you can say him, but beyond that, how many times have we seen anybody have an exciting and demonstrative win versus Wonderboy? If I'm anybody in the top 5 or top 10, I'm ignoring the fuck out of Wonderboy Thompson for as long as I can. He's coming off a loss. I'm using that as an excuse to not fight Wonderboy. Wonderboy versus Luque, if we're talking about competition and his fans, great fight. I'm with you. Lined up, we're 100% eye to eye. If I'm any 170-pounder, I'm steering clear of Wonderboy Thompson, though. Steering clear. Pedro, second round TKO. Woo! Talk your shit, Lord Pablo. Talk your shit. I actually have Aldo via third round TKO. So let's go, my man. Let's go. Jose Aldo, we are about to dig into this fight, and we are near the co-main event. Pedro Munoz versus Jose Aldo. Let's go. We almost there, ladies and gentlemen. We almost to the main event. This night is flying. We're not even at midnight, and we're almost at our co-main event. Let's fucking go. We're about to dig into this shit. You understand what I'm saying to you? I was about to... Nick, as I said, we're about to dig into this shit. I was about to say something very inappropriate about digging into something, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it classy, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep it classy, you know? I don't need Aunt H over there asking me how much I've been drinking anymore, you know? So I'm going to just keep it classy. I'm going to keep it classy. I'm going to keep it professional. You know, as everyone who knows me, I am a goddamn professional when I'm not out here live. And I say, when I say live, Nick, I mean we are live for UFC 265. Cyril Gane versus Derek the Black Beast Lewis. We are nearing the co-main event. Pedro Munoz versus Jose Aldo. We are about to dig into this co-main event. Why haven't we dug into this co-main event yet, you ask? Well, it's mostly because I'm knee deep in Golden Monkeys. And every time I say I'm going to go into the rest of the card, I don't. It's a lie. I just go into one fight. I drink some more. I get the stats ready. I drink some more. And the next thing you fucking know, we're ready for the next bout, ladies and gentlemen, which is what you the fuck want. Are you really here to watch me? Are you really? Do I fucking believe you? If you are, make sure you give me a thumbs up, a subscription, maybe even a share. Tell your friends to share, all that shit. Because we are here for every major combat sport event. I'm talking about numbered UFC events. I'm talking about fucking stacked UFC cards. I'm talking about Bellator cards we give a fuck about. I'm talking about BKFC when we're doing Paige Van Zandt versus other chick with big old tickle bitties. You understand? I am here for anything you give a fuck about. Next time I will be live will likely be Tyron Woodley versus the younger Paul brother. If you're asking me why I'm not sharing his full name, it is not out of disrespect. It is because I am, as stated, knee-deep in Golden Monkeys. And I know there are two Paul brothers, and Woodley is following one of them. Jake Paul is the one. Who the fuck is the other one? Is it Luke? Logan? I knew it was an L. I knew it was an L, Nick. It was an L, ladies and gentlemen. You understand what I'm saying to you? The L that I feel like Pedro Munoz is about to take. Let's go into the career that is Jose. 3 grade to 1, Aldo. 17 win by knockout. 1 win by submission. But I think any casual that's watching me right now, which I assume there's no casuals that give a fuck enough about MMA to be watching me. But if there are casuals that are watching Nicarus, then, as they show that Volkanovski Ortega card, we're talking about Volkanovski versus Ortega in the main. We're talking about Shevchenko versus Murphy in the co-main. We're talking about Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler, too. In your featured bout, Curtis Blades versus Jairzinho Rosenstruck and Jessica Andrade versus Cynthia Cavallo to open up that fucking main card. God damn. That fucking UFC event. You know what, Nick? I'm about to curse you out. Nick, I'm about to curse you out. You know why I'm about to curse you out, Nick? Because you told me this was UFC 265. It obviously is not. Because the next goddamn card is UFC 265. So we are live for UFC 264. You understand what I'm saying? Cyril God versus Derek Lewis. And none of you fucks have told me that I've been shouting out the wrong card the whole goddamn time. But I cannot wait for this next UFC numbered event. Again, 17 knockouts, 1 submission. Wait.
Yeah, what are you talking about, bro?
It's not me. It's them. You know what, guys? I have not been shouting out the wrong card. We are live for UFC 265. The UFC broadcast just showed UFC 265, Ortega versus Volkanovski. But as my boy just showed me clearly on Google, I trust Google more than UFC, it is clearly UFC 266, Ortega versus Volkanovski. God damn, that is a stacked card, though. I will be live for that. I will be live for Woodley versus Paul. If you give a fuck about a boxing event, about a BKFC event, I guess a mixed martial arts event, let your boy know. Follow me on Instagram at Mike Jesse MMA. You fucking guessed it. At Mike Jesse MMA on every major fucking platform. Go on YouTube. Search your boy, Mike Jesse MMA. Go on Twitch. Guess who you should search? Mike Jesse MMA. Facebook, Michael Talaferro Earthquake Jesse on Facebook. Holla at me if you hear me with play-by-play for every fucking fight that matters. I have Aldo winning by TKO via round 3. 17 wins by knockout, 1 win by submission. Do not forget, though, he participated in the World Championships and submitted some really high-level guys that went on to do really good shit at black belt. This is when he was a brown belt. Jose Aldo does not always show it, but he is fucking lights out on the ground, and his takedown defense is second to none, in my opinion. Striking accuracy, 45%. Grappling accuracy, 57%. His last fight, a win versus Chito Vera. He did lose against Jan in the 5th round via TKO. But if you guys remember that fight, I had it 2 rounds to 2. At that point, I had it whoever wins the 5th round wins the fight. But Jose Aldo was fading way too fast after the 3rd round. He just lost that. He lost that gas tank battle. I mean, I was looking for something eloquent to say, something artistic to say, something that sounded fancy. But really, it was gas tank versus gas tank in that fight because Aldo wasn't able to put Jan out early, which he tried his best. And he looked fantastic versus Jan, but Jan just had too much cardio for him and put him down. He lost against Marlon Moraes, so we're going to say that was a win, as Dana White considered it, which is why he went on to fight his next fight for the title versus Jan. He did lose against Volkanovski. Again, looked good early, but that gas tank just didn't do it for him. TKO'd Moicano. Fucked up Jeremy Stevens. He whooped Jeremy Stevens' ass, which I did not expect, because Jeremy Stevens is such a big fucking dude. And Jose Aldo showed him he didn't give a fuck. He lost those 2 fights against Max Holloway, but again, did not look bad, but then gassed and just wasn't able to keep up with the pace. Had a win over Frankie Edgar. 2 wins over Frankie Edgar, if memory serves. Lost to McGregor in some freak 13-second loss, but did beat Chad Mendez. Did beat Ricardo Lamas. Beat the Korean Zombie. Beat Edgar again. Beat Mendez again. Like, come on. Beat Kenny Florian. beat Hominick. Do you remember that eye on Hominick, how swollen it was? Like, holler at me if you were an old school MMA fan and you remember Mark Hominick versus Jose Aldo. That was fucking savage. I remember being in college and watching that fight and just fucking being out of my seat screaming at the violence that we were watching. I am now going to go into Pedro Munoz's record, the number 9 bantamweight. What is Jose Aldo ranked? Number 5. Still top 5. Still top 5. Jose Aldo at one point, he was the reigning 145-pound dominant champion in WEC. Was the same in UFC for over a decade. Lost his belt to McGregor. Then lost to Max Holloway. Had some rough times. Built up some wins. Lost to the current champ Volkanovski. Built up some wins at 135. But for him to, at his senior part of his career, to be able to drop weight classes. At one point, we were talking about this man having too hard of a time making 145 and going up to 155. He went down to 135 and showed that he could still win at a high level. Fucking amazing for someone who's been doing it for a decade and a half at the highest level. Shout out to Jose Aldo. If you guys have been here before, you know I love the old guys. Let's fucking go, Jose Aldo. But for him to just be at this talent level still, like, come the fuck on, man. Leg kicks, vicious, fucking power, phenomenal at this fucking weight class. This guy has it all. Pedro Munoz is very well rounded. Number 9 for a reason in one of, if not the most stacked division. We're talking top 15 in the goddamn planet. Win over Jimmy Rivera. Loss versus Edgar. Loss versus Aljamain Sterling. Win versus Cody Garbrandt. Don't forget, he knocked Cody Garbrandt, former champion, the fuck out. Win over Brian Caraway, who has a win over the current champion, Sterling. Win over Brett Johns, who was a goddamn animal. Lost to Dotson, but win over Rob Font. Don't forget Rob Font, who just had a very good showing versus Cody Garbrandt, and who has a great chance of being the next title challenger, if not TJ Dillashaw, in this division, if not one fight away. And Pedro Munoz has a win over him. Win over Stashik. Win over Scoggins. Win over Dion. Guys, this man has beat the who's who of this division. Plain and simple. Pedro Munoz. He is no way, shape, or form a huge dog in this fight. What were the fucking odds again? Give me a second. The odds negative 140 for Jose being the favorite. Plus 120 for Pedro being your underdog. But a very close fight. Pretty much a pick 'em. Oh, hold on. Let me listen to this fucking Aldo come out song. Hey, come out to Rihanna. You know what I mean? Hey. Hey. Huh? Run this down tonight. Hey, let's go, Aldo. Show we're gonna run this down. Look at the walk on him. Look at the walk on the ball. Let's go, Jose. Let's go. I'm sure all of you are familiar with Jose Aldo, even if you are a casual. God damn. Pedro's second round TKO. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, Pablo. It's 100% going to be an amazing fight. I agree, man. I can't see this fight not being exciting. I am fucking stoked, if you can't tell. If you can't tell. BKFC. I don't know what you're asking me, Mr. Help You, but if you're asking if I go live for BKFC, I fucking do. If I care about that main event, I do go live for it. I love combat sports. The name, Mike Jesse MMA, don't let it fool you. If it's combat sports and you guys give a fuck, I will be here. You understand? I will be here with Pacquiao versus Errol Spence. That is going to be an amazing fight. Again, I'm for the old guys. Let's go, Manny. I will be here for Wilder Fury 3. Let's go, Wilder. What's WC? WC was a promotion that was like trying to compete with UFC. So at the time, UFC was like still number 1. But WEC, when you were talking about 145 and lower, WEC was like way ahead of them. So a lot of the guys you see at lower weights that are a little older started out in WEC. So WEC had better lower weight classes than UFC. But I'm talking about like Chael Sonnen came from there. Jose Aldo, a lot of like big guys that you still know now came from WEC. UFC bought them out because they had such good lower weight classes. Brought up their whole roster, which is why you don't see WEC around anymore. What are your thoughts on Chad Mendes signing with BKFC? Chad Mendes signed with BKFC. Okay, so I did see that. Overall, I want money in these fighters' pockets. And if you see them being competitive UFC fighters, retiring, getting out of their contracts, and then going to BKFC, there's one reason. And that's because BKFC is paying more money. It's not like they're enjoying that shit more. They're obviously not wanting or thinking there's more honor in that. There's not. But BKFC is growing on me. It is starting to be its own fighting style. As Paige Van Zandt's loss taught you, it's not easy switching over. You can be a high-level MMA fighter, which, whether you think so or not, Paige Van Zandt is a high-level, like UFC level, maybe definitely not champion level, maybe not top 15, but definitely UFC level and caliber fighters go to BKFC. So it is becoming its own fight style, which is growing on me. I'm starting to do more analysis and watch old fights of those BKFC fighters to like learn more about how they're doing. A lot more dirty boxing, a lot more clinching, etc. Chad Mendes doing it. I'm not sure how well he'll do. I can't give you my full thoughts on Chad Mendes BKFC until I see who they match him against. That's going to be like the story of it. Chad Mendes, a good striker, obviously. He was a title challenger in UFC. You can't be a title challenger unless you're Ben Askren or some shit and not have at least good boxing, right? So I want to see who they put him against. If they put him against like the champion of whatever fucking weight class, the BKFC, I don't think Chad Mendes has that type of striking to win. But if they put him against Joe Schmo, I think Chad Mendes, at just being used to fighting at championship level, will have the gas tank, the tenacity, and the skill to win. So I am excited for Chad Mendes, and I hope he's getting the fucking checks that he wants. If Chad Mendes is like definitely signing up for wins, I can't tell you until I see who he's going up against. And once he goes up against that person, how he looks in it. It's just so fucking different. And I know, and I'm not going to compare it to MMA guys. I'm going to just, cool my jets a little bit. But I am a fan of, being a degenerate. I'm a fan of the sloppy shit. I'm a fan of the old guy. I'm a fan of the wild shit, right? So I think if BKFC lasts the next, 3 to 5 years, it's going to be a real sport, man. It's not just like, it's mixed martial arts striking minus the kicks and minus the gloves. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. And it's going to get even more complicated and even more tactical and technical as the year goes on. I'm pretty fucking excited about BKFC. I wasn't at first. It took me a while, but they sold me, man. As we are in round one of the co-main event of UFC 265, Aldo versus Munoz. I am at 4 minutes and 50 seconds, 49, 48, 47. You get the fucking point. If you are ahead of me, pause that shit. If you are ahead of me and are not pausing that shit, no spoilers. I'm talking to you, Lord Pablo. Let's fucking go. As a man says, Chad Mendes is going to get KO'd. Maybe. Very possible. I think he's fighting on BKFC 20. Can't wait to see Chad Mendes make his debut. I really want BKFC to do well because I think that sport can be something. I know it's most people are looking at it like, man, it's fucking trailer park, like the most degenerate combat sport possible. It started like that. I thought it was like that. They just hired a bunch of old guys to punch each other in the face with no gloves. But man, oh man, I really, really, really have high hopes for that shit. Aldo's so calm. He is. I think he is always going to be the calmer guy against someone with the experience of Munoz. They are very close in age. Guys, we are forgetting Aldo is 34. 34. I'd have thought Aldo was pushing 40 with how long his career's been, but that's just been how good he's been at a young age. But, I mean, I said it to say, his career's been a decade and a half. His composure, you can't teach. As I get these stats live to you. Oh, shit. I scrolled down on the stats and it said win by submission. I'm like, damn, did somebody win by submission already? What you could buy stock in BKFC. Yo, I am a intermediate trader, I'll say, when it comes to stock. But I would 100% buy some stock in BKFC. I really have high hopes for that organization. I have higher hopes than I think they had for themselves when they started. I don't think they thought it was going to be much of old guys punching each other in the face. But I think it's becoming a little bit more than that. I really, really fucking do. I see somebody asking about where the Mona Lisa is that's usually behind me. More news coming soon. It is down currently, but it will be back. Hopefully, by the next time I am online. There may be a change in location coming, ladies and gentlemen. We are currently in my first home. Change of location. Take that as you will. I will see you soon and let you know soon what that is going on. But, yeah, the background coming back. It's coming back. Don't worry. For now, enjoy all this right here. You know, I didn't grow this for no reason. You feel me? Are ye not entertained? Let's go. I really wish this was a 5-round fight, to be perfectly fucking honest with you. As we are 1 minute and 40 seconds into Jose Aldo versus Munoz. Ooh, nice body shot. As my boy asked if Aldo usually is passive. It depends. Sometimes he is, sometimes he's not. Oh. But it looks like Aldo has chosen to be the counter puncher in this fight. Which I don't mind, but I would like him to throw in some leg kicks. Nice jab to the body from Aldo. That leg kick from Munoz is not landing hard at all. And it's being partially checked. Which good on Aldo for checking those. These body shots. Watch these body shots from Aldo. He's throwing them regularly. It seems to be part of his game plan. Honestly, I think Pedro Munoz's best path to victory is cardio and youth. And you know what? I said youth. Again, these guys are the same fucking age. Pedro Munoz, I believe, has a better gas tank, though. Aldo never been known for his gas tank. Nice uppercut. See, now that's what the fuck I like. You switch it. You go a lot of body shots, really ripping that hook to the body and making Pedro Munoz think about that, and then mixing it up. Looking like you're going to the hook to the body, but mixing it up and bringing it up top with the uppercut. Beautiful. Beautiful. Very, very fucking even. 32 to 31 strikes. Nick, I don't know about you, but I have no fucking clue who to give that round to. Pedro looks so much younger than Aldo. He does. He does look younger. He does, which is why you called me a slip of the tongue. I was saying youth, and I'm like, wait a minute. These guys are the same fucking age, man. He's just such a vet. He's such a vet. Are you guys having fun? Because I'm having a fucking ball, man. I really hope you guys are having as much fun as I am. Thank you for joining me live for UFC 265, LEWIS vs GANE. We are in the co-main event. Jose Aldo versus Pedro Munoz. The first round, maybe not as action-packed as most would think, but it did not disappoint. 31 to 32 strikes. Here we go, round 2 of a 3-round bout. Jose Aldo does not look out of breath, which is good. Pedro Munoz actually looks like he may be the more fatigued fighter. We'll see. Aldo's very controlled right now. Nice jabs from Aldo. Pedro trying to work himself in, but he's a couple jabs for it. He may have landed a left hand over the top. I couldn't quite tell. Aldo's checking those leg kicks like lightning fast. Like he's like Aldo is like on that leg kick. Pedro Munoz needs to chill the fuck out with those leg kicks or he's going to wind up hurting himself. Nice leg kick himself. Jose Aldo is checking like 80% of these leg kicks, guys. Aaron Bronstetter says Aldo for the first round. As we have another person say Munoz.
If I had to give it to somebody, it'd be Aldo.
Right, yeah. I'd give it to Aldo too, but man, it was close.
Yeah.
Close. Nice. Those body shots are fucking beautiful from Jose Aldo. Let's go. The jab. Ooh, nice check left hook. Spinning back kick from Pedro Munoz misses though. You can't throw those too often if you're going to miss like that. I mean, it takes so much energy to throw that as fast as Pedro threw it. Aldo blocks that check left hook from Pedro. Aldo is checking these leg kicks very well. Most of them with his shin, but sometimes he uses his knee, which isn't as good, but I mean, it'll definitely make your opponent think. Pedro feinted a leg kick. Aldo did not fucking bite, and then Pedro threw a leg kick right off that, and bam, Aldo checked it. Come on. That is impressive. Nice jab from Aldo. Guys, I will repost some of these links. I know a lot of you guys maybe just joining are looking for links. I got you. Stay tuned. I'm at 2:30 of the second of 3 rounds from Jose Aldo, Pedro Munoz. I will put these alternative links in the chat. But my eyes are fucking glued to the screen right now, so give me 2.5 minutes. These body shots that Jose Aldo is ripping to Pedro Munoz. I hope these judges know what the fuck they're looking at, because those are fucking beautiful, man. Beautiful. You guys got to understand, body shots, the reason why we don't see them as much MMA is because if you're not lightning fast, you're putting yourself in a position where you can eat something. And eating something with a 4-ounce glove is not smart at this level. But Aldo is just like throwing these things like beautifully, man, beautifully. Jose Aldo is fighting like the longer fighter. I'm not sure who has the reach advantage, but he's definitely fighting like the bigger guy.
Yeah, I assume when he does the training camp, he conditions for 5 rounds. But...
Yeah, I mean, that's all he's fought, really. You know what I mean? My boy said when he trains, he conditions, Jose conditions for 5 rounds. And I said that, I said to him that, that's all he really fights. He's usually a main eventer or fighting championship rounds. Body shots from Aldo. He is not fearful of Pedro's power at all. I don't know. I have no idea why he keeps doing those leg kicks, because they all get checked. All right, guys, I have 20 seconds left in the second round. As soon as this round is over, I will shoot you guys all the links that I have. Ooh, Pedro trying to put it on him the last 10 seconds. Aldo just missed. Watch that right uppercut, because that just missed of Aldo. And he's lining that up with the body shots. Guys, so a lot of times, which earlier you saw with Kenny. So you throw that kick to the body. Or in this instance, you throw that body shot, right? You throw that strong hand, that right hook to the body, as Aldo's doing. What link am I using? I am using Ripple right now. I'm using Ripple. On my Xbox Series X, which is working. Here's that link. Crack Stream is working on and off on my laptop. Here is that stream. An alternative to both of those, give me a second. An alternative is give me MMA streams, and that is still working on my laptop. There it is. I hope one of those work for you guys. Again, it's weird. It's weird. Some shit's working on my laptop and not working on my Xbox Series X, and then vice versa. So there's no way for me to, guys, there's no way for me to be like, hey, use this one. I don't fucking know what you're using or how well it's working. Ooh, Pedro Munoz blitzing. Pedro Munoz, in my opinion, oh, that combination from Aldo. In my opinion, Pedro Munoz is down on the scorecards. I have Aldo 2-0, but this is so close it could very well be 1-1. I don't fucking know. What I do know is this is a hell of a fucking card, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of a fucking card. Dominic said it. My boy said it. Those jabs from Aldo, different. Jose Aldo being so patient in this fight. Nice jab to the body. This is what, I mean, it really makes me happy to see this from Jose. Of course, we all want to see him just fucking rip leg kicks and knock someone the fuck out. Me too. Me too. But at his age, this fight shows me that Jose Aldo wants to be a fucking champion. At this weight class or the next. He doesn't care. He's fighting to be a champion, man. And you got to respect that shit. That shit gives me chills. The fact that Jose's fighting so controlled. And look at him, but controlled, but fucking crisp. Technical. These jabs, these body shots, these crosses, these 1-2-1s are just fucking immaculate, man. If you don't appreciate it, you don't know the fuck you're watching. You don't know what the fuck you're watching if you're not appreciative of what you see right now from Jose Aldo. On a side note, Golden Monkey, give me a sponsorship. You know what I'm saying to you? Oh, leg kick into a right hand. Open him up. Jose Aldo still looks like he's right there. Gas tank does not like to be a problem for this 3-round bout. If you are in this weight class and you're watching this fight right now, the only thing I'd be thinking is I have to fight Jose in a 5-round fight. Because in a 3-round fight, it is so hard. So hard to out-strategize this man. He's so quick. He's so strong. He's so big for this division. Your game plan has to be to try to just wear on him, and 3 rounds isn't enough. You can't wear on him for 3 rounds. It's not enough. He has that. He's ready for that. There is no 3-round fight that I've seen Jose be in where I saw gas tank be the issue or the deciding factor in his loss. Only when it's 5 rounds is a gas tank a thing. As John Eddick mentions the same thing, or at least similar. We know, John, I said that shit first. You know what I'm saying to you? As they say, Aldo's landing at 58%. Jeez. Pedro definitely should be blitzing right now. He needs to know that he's down, as my boy just said.
Nah, he's too hurt, bro. Oh shit. What a snapping on him.
What a good fucking fight. What a good fucking fight.
Dude, you can just see the vet in all his performance. Like was he ranked 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's not ranked higher.
Who, Jose? Well, he fought for the championship. He's just ranked like that because he's coming off a loss. And his weight class is so fucking stacked.
Right.
Let's see this fucking scorecard. $113 strikes versus 64. If they take this fucking win from Jose, I'm going to be very upset.
No way.
I've said no way before, bro. I've said no way before.
True.
Real talk.
Texas judges be on some different shit.
If anybody was using crack screen before, it is working for me now. Ooh. 30-27. That's got to be Jose. For the old guy. For the old guy. Let's go.
Young guy.
Let's go. 34. Still in his fucking prime. Looking like a fucking champion. Let's go. Jose Aldo. Let's fucking go. A good showing from Pedro Munoz, but goddamn if that wasn't a great fucking fight from Jose Aldo. Both Brazilians talking to each other. Portuguese. Let's listen to what Aldo has to say through his translator.
You're gonna like exactly what you said. He's here to be a champion, bro.
Yo, that is what I said, Nick. He's here to be a champion. Jose Aldo saying exactly what the fuck I said. Like, come on. You would think I do this shit on the reg, you know? You would think I was the man with the golden mic. But who the fuck is talking, you know?
That leg kick uppercut. Beautiful. Are you ready for this next fight, bro?
Am I ready for this next fight?
I've been waiting.
Bruh, you crazy as fuck. Come on now. It's the only thing I'm ready for. Let's go.
What's that black belt, Mike? It says Lever.
Where?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and
Oh, I didn't even peek. I didn't even see it. I didn't get a chance to see it. Let's go. We're about to be at our main event. Come on. Yo. Let me get these stats ready for you guys for the next fight. What a goddamn card as promised. Fantastic card thus far. Even though there hasn't been as many finishes as I expected on this main card, every fight has been exciting. No one can say otherwise. And if you think you can, then get the fuck on out of here. You know what I mean? You're in the wrong chat. You're in the wrong channel. You're in the wrong game. Hey, yo, Nick. I don't know if you knew this, but we are live for UFC 265. LEWIS vs GANE. We are minutes away from our main event. Derek, the Black Beast Lewis versus Cyril Gane, the Frenchman, looking to be the first French. Ooh. Whew. Whew. If they don't have Ruffles chips. Man, I was about to call Cyril Gane the first French champion, and I'm forgetting about your boy, Francis Ngannou. May not be French born, but does claim France. Did live there for a long time. So apologies for the disrespect I was about to put on Francis Ngannou's name, but goddamn, I cannot express how excited I am for Derek, the Black Beast Lewis, to face the undefeated Cyril Gane. I say the undefeated Cyril Gane, but he is only 9-0. He does have a kickboxing background, but of course, MMA, a different sport. Maybe that doesn't matter as much in this match, since we all know Derek Lewis is definitely not going to mix in a takedown. He's not going to try to pull guard. He's not going to try to throw submission. Derek Lewis has one path to victory. He knows it. We know it. Cyril Gane knows it. And that's by sending Cyril Gane to hell, as BC Brian Campbell would put it. Derek Lewis always has a puncher's chance. Now, of course, we can always say anyone with 4-ounce gloves has a puncher's chance. Yes, but it is different with my man Derek Lewis. If you saw that Volkov fight, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm talking about we can watch Derek Lewis get outclassed for 4.5 rounds, and it doesn't fucking matter. Because that man can turn it around and end it at any fucking chance he gets. Cyril Gane, of course, looks like an absolute fucking animal. He is not really a one-shot knockout artist. Derek Lewis is, though. We see, as we're watching his highlights, what he did to Travis Brown, as we see what he did to Volkanovski, as we see what he did even more recently against Curtis Blades, which is one of the most dangerous and bad matchups, one of the worst matchups you can imagine for Derek Lewis, being the best wrestler in the division, and we saw what he did to him. So if the best wrestler couldn't take him down, if the best wrestler couldn't stay out of danger, what makes us think that Cyril Gane can stay out of danger for not 3, but 5-minute rounds? Are you kidding me? I cannot believe that this money is so crazy in favor of Cyril Gane. We're talking about a plus 250 in Derek Lewis when I placed the bet on him. Plus 250 against someone who is 9-0 in Cyril Gane. I'm not disrespecting Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane has probably the best, if not some of the best, footwork in the heavyweight division. Cyril Gane probably has the most crisp striking in the division, but what he does not have is that knockout power that Derek Lewis has, that night sleepy time power that Francis Ngannou has. I really think Cyril Gane should be respected. I think Cyril Gane should be the favorite. I think Cyril Gane's the better all-around fighter. I don't think he should be a favorite as he is. I saw him plus 300 on some sites, which is, I take that money. I mean, sorry, negative 300, which I take that money for Derek Lewis any day of the week, which I did take that money any day of the week. You understand? The day is today. Nick, what are they talking about, you know? All right, let me go into who Cyril Gane. I feel like most of you know Derek Lewis. You know his journey. You know his name. You know the sound bites of him taking his draws off in the middle of the octagon after the Volkan win and telling the world that his balls were hot. So I'm going to go into the record of Cyril Gane. A man you may not know as much. You goddamn casuals. Muay Thai, yeah. So we're talking about 9-fight win streak. Of course, he's 9-0. 3 wins by knockout, 3 by submission. He is well-rounded. 55% striking accuracy, which is pretty damn high. 22% grappling accuracy. Not a grappler. Has a win versus Volkov. His win versus Volkov was much more dominant than Derek Lewis's win. Derek Lewis got beat the fuck up for 4 minutes. I mean, for 4 rounds and 4 minutes of that 5th round. And then was just, I guess, the hungrier guy, but definitely the more powerful guy, and put Volkov's lights out in the last round. Gane, on the other hand, outclassed Volkov and just looked like the better fighter throughout. Did the same thing for Rosenstreich for 5 rounds. Ended Dos Santos. Out decision Boser. Won via decision versus some other guy that you guys have not ever fucking heard of. So his wins of note is Volkov, Rosenstreich, and Dos Santos. Good wins. Very good wins. But let's check out your boy, the Black Beast, Derek Lewis. I feel like he has a better resume. Hey. And better walkout song. Hey, let's go. Yeah. If you're not having a good time, you're on the wrong fucking channel. Holla at me if you hear me. Talking to you, NH. I'm talking to you. All right, we're talking about Lewis, who has a win over Blades, which, whew, bad matchup for anybody in this division. Win over Olenek, which say what you want, but that guy's fucking tough. Win over Latifi. I will not be a hater. I had Latifi winning that fight, but I was not bad that Derek Lewis got that win. Win over Ivanov, which is not easy. He did get TKO'd versus Dos Santos. He did get submitted by Daniel Cormier, but Daniel Cormier is a different level than everybody in this division outside of Francis Ngannou and Stipe Miocic. I misspoke when I said that Volkov was whipping Derek Lewis's ass for 4 rounds, 4.5 rounds. It was 2.5 rounds because that was a 3-round fight. It was not a main event, so it was 3 rounds. And Derek Lewis knocked him out with 12 seconds left in the goddamn fight. Derek Lewis, a win over your heavyweight champion, Francis Ngannou. Win over Tybura. A loss versus Hunt. A win over Travis Brown. Derek Lewis just has the names on his resume, man. He really does. Win over Roy Nelson. Win over Gonzaga. Come on. Do I have to keep going? I'll go to 2015 if you want me to. Derek, what, you talking about like physically? Yeah, Derek Lewis has really worked hard. He's really worked hard to put on muscle while gaining fat. You are right. He does look as slim as we've ever seen him. He looks good, better and better every fight. Derek Lewis looks great right now. Derek Lewis looks great. Again, my pick for this fight, Derek Lewis.
I didn't know you had the most knockouts.
The most knockouts in UFC history, yes. Derek Lewis, I have him winning. Let's say via second round KO. Oh, Luis Pablo. I'm sorry, Lord Pablo. You took the words right out of my mouth. Lord Pablo, I promise you I didn't mispronounce your name on purpose. It's the golden monkey, brother. It's the golden monkey. Try one. You understand what I'm talking about. But yes, Lewis, second round KO. I'm with you. What percentage alcohol is this, Nick? 9.5. Not bad for a beer. I mean, y'all see this logo? Let me see if I can get this in there. Y'all see that? That's pretty cool, right? That's cool. Yeah? No? Fuck you guys if you don't think it's cool. I think it's cool. I can't imagine what people are thinking when they, like, come across my page.
Dude, Derek Lewis looks the best I've ever seen, bro.
Derek Lewis, double the best we see him. Cyril Gahn looks like an action figure.
I've never seen him fight.
You never seen Gahn fight? He's skilled, man. He's talented. He's talented. Cyril Gahn with the 2-inch reach advantage.
Wait, so do I get those odds? 270? Or I put it in at 250, right? It's locked in at 250.
You put the bet in, it's locked in at 250. But yeah, it closed at 270. And it also depends on what website you use.
Oh, okay.
Ty Spalding says my links don't work. Brother, they work for some people. They work for me right now. Not gonna lie to you, I'm giving you the links that are working for me. Why isn't my boy Lord Pablo? Why isn't Santa's Little Helper not reffing? I don't know, man. They gotta switch it out. Everybody needs a job. Santa's Little Helper gets worked more in December. You know what I mean? You know how that goes. Back to you, Ty. The links are working for some people. I will give you all the ones I have again. Again, it depends on the device, depends on your region, and depends on your internet. That's what it comes down to. I am using one of the links right now, the Ripple stream, which I'll give you that first. The Ripple is working fucking perfectly for me. Perfectly. As Lord Pablo attests that they're working for him. But again, I don't, I'm never on here saying, oh, your shit must suck, because I don't fucking know why some of these shits work for some people and don't work for others, man. I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, some of these shits work for some people, some don't, you know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. I give you the ones that work for me. If they don't work for you, I give you other ones too. But 3 free links, and then try them out, man. I hope they work for you. How is Gahn the favorite? I think Gahn is the favorite because the similar opponents that they have, mostly speaking of Volkov, Gahn's look better against them. Gahn's undefeated. Lewis has had injuries, especially with his back, where he's been literally debilitated in the octagon. Gahn's never took his foot off the pedal once since he's joined the UFC. So I understand why Gahn's the favorite. Now, for me personally, if you're like, hey, Mike, who do you think is going to win this fight? I say, man, Gahn didn't prove his shit yet, man. Gahn's too new. He's too young. He's too unproven for me to have him as a favorite against Derek Lewis. If I make the odds, I probably put Derek Lewis the favorite just because he's shown me that he can do this shit more. But the odds makers are going off who's looked better against some of their opponents and who is more well-rounded. And I think Gahn wins both of those competitions. I'm with you, Pablo. I'm going Lewis. I think if I'm betting money, which I am betting money, I put it on Derek Lewis. But if you're an odds maker and your job is with a certain criteria and it's who's the better fighter, just like X's and O's, I'd probably give it to Gahn. Yeah. Don't forget, Derek Lewis, the hometown bull tonight, fighting his hometown of Houston. Derek Lewis looks ready. Let's go. Let's go. Derek is ready. Come on. All right, let me get these stats right for y'all. Damn, I'm obviously behind at least a minute or two. The fight has not started yet for me, so please avoid posting spoilers in my chat. But we are about to go. And one more time, let me... We are live for UFC 265. Cyril Gane versus Derek Lewis, the main event. First round, I am 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first round. 452, 451, etc., etc., etc. Let's fucking go. The fight we are all waiting for. Lord Pablo, I am so happy that crack stream is working for you. It is also working for me now. I am using Ripple, but crack stream is a safe alternative for me at this point as it is back up. It did crash earlier. Ty, I hope these shits work for you eventually. Derek Lewis misses a kick. He is very sneaky for such a big man with those kicks. But Cyril Gane able to counter beautifully.
He's fighting southpaw, right?
Gane fighting southpaw, yes. No. Yes, they're both fighting southpaw.
Oh, okay.
Derek Lewis then switching stances, though. Now fighting orthodox. Now, the story to fight, as I've been giving you guys all night, Cyril Gane, movement, movement, movement. I'm talking about head movement. I'm talking about footwork. I'm talking about circling to the weak hand, which is that left hand as of now. For Derek Lewis, he does have the vicious overhand right. Circle to the left. Stay away from that. Keep him against the cage. Keep him uncomfortable. If you are in the center of the cage, keep circling to Derek Lewis's weak side the whole entire time. You cannot take your foot off the pedal for 1 second if you're Cyril Gane. If I'm Derek Lewis, patience. Patience. Because I know one time I touch you, lights out. Potential. The whole fucking night. Derek Lewis, patience. You don't got to win every round. You don't got to win any rounds, bro. You beat Volkov without winning one fucking round. Remember that. Don't waste your gas tank going crazy. Don't try to impress your crowd too much. Patience and countering. Pick your fucking moments when you see your moments. Simple as that. Let's go. We have a boxer versus a brawler. The brawler, of course, being the Black Beast, Derek Lewis. The boxer, of course, being Cyril Gane. Both men fighting for the interim championship title of the world, Craig. Of the world. If you don't get that reference, again, get the fuck off of my stream. You understand what I'm saying to you? Ooh, nice little right hand from Derek Lewis. Gane just pushing him. Nice kick to the body. Ooh, there's that cup check you were talking about, mister. I seen it.
That wasn't low.
I seen it. I don't know. I think that was low, man.
Touch his tummy.
Nah, that was right in his dick, bro. My boy said that was in the tummy. They did the replay. Pow, right in the penis. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And here we go. I did switch Ripple because it was a little behind. I'm now on crack stream. I am 50 seconds left in this first of 5 scheduled rounds between Derek Lewis and Cyril Gane. Nice kick to the body from Cyril Gane. Those body shots can add up, especially a heavyweight. Keep them coming. Ooh, nice 1-2 from Cyril Gane, followed by a leg kick. Strong jab from Cyril Gane. Derek Lewis says it was a poke, but it was a punch. Which means it was just a hard jab to the eye. You wonder if that was an injury to the orbital bone of Derek Lewis. We often see people claim to be poked in the eye when it's a punch. When it's an injury to the orbital. You never know. After that round, he did. Yeah, that was just a punch. Of course, Derek Lewis didn't do that to be dirty. It felt like a poke to him. What it was a really good jab. I see that strike differential, 25-1
What, Rube gone?
for Gane. Yeah. As I stated earlier, Derek Lewis doesn't need to win every round. He doesn't even need to win any round. But if you're Cyril Gane, it's going as good for you as you can fucking imagine. And here we go, the second of 5 scheduled rounds in the co-main event of 265, Lewis versus Gane. Lewis not throwing any feints, which you can't just throw to the wayside when you're fighting somebody as crisp and clean and fast as Cyril Gane. That switch kick, which I love seeing a 265-pound man throw a switch kick. It is ridiculous that he can throw that. He's not the best at it anywhere near it, but he does throw it pretty well. I do like seeing him throw it. I'm waiting for him to get like a clean land of that, like a knockout via switch kick. That would be beautiful. We're at 350 left of the second round. It keeps crashing. Yeah, Crack Stream crashed for me as well. What has not crashed for me, though, is Ripple. Ripple's pretty steady. Have not had any problems. The issue is that it is a little behind, but Ripple's working steadily. It has not crashed for me. Again, I am using that, though, on my Xbox Series X. I don't know what you guys are using or what works best on what, etc. Yeah, Crack Stream actually keeps causing issues for me. I'm going to go back to Ripple. One minute and 38 seconds left of the second round. Derek Lewis tries to land a nice right hand. Doesn't land as clean as I think he wished it would did, though. Nice leg kick from Cyril Gane. Nice cross from Cyril Gane. Has him against the cage. Curious if he's going to try to work a takedown. Not a, huge grappler. But in the same breath, neither is Derek Lewis.
94% of bets are on Derek Lewis.
That's because of those odds.
Yeah, he said it would be the biggest financial upset over Holly Holm's win versus Ronda Rousey.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. 94% of the bets are on your boy Derek Lewis. Would be the craziest financial loss of those betting institutions since Holly Holm versus Ronda Rousey. Very interesting. Oh, nice cross from Cyril Gane. He's definitely picking Lewis apart right now, bro. He's definitely picking Lewis apart. Ooh, nice elbow from Cyril Gane. Lewis hasn't been able to cut Cyril Gane off. He hasn't been able to make him get overly aggressive or feel like he's in danger. Lewis just standing still and throwing when he thinks there's an opening, but Cyril Gane's nowhere near there to be landed on. 53-2 strikes in 2 rounds. That's fucking insane. It's 100% 2 rounds to none. As Mr. Help You says, fighting the smart fight. Cyril Gane's definitely smart fighting that smart fight, man. You're not lying. If anyone's just joining me, just in case you haven't noticed, we are live for UFC 265. Lewis versus Gane. Are you having fucking fun? My prediction was Derek Lewis via second round TKO. That has proven wrong. Cyril Gane is looking like he is master classing Derek Lewis right now. I still have Derek Lewis by finish because I ain't no bitch and I ain't going to come up off my pick. You understand what I'm saying? But the smart money is on Cyril Gane to win this fight. He is looking like the crisper fighter straight up. He does look to be the fresher fighter as well, even though I will give it to Derek Lewis, not even breathing hard. Shout out to you, young man, killing it. But Cyril Gane has fought a fucking fantastic fight thus far. We're talking about 60-2 striking differential. I don't know the last time I've seen such a huge striking disparity in a mixed martial arts bout at this level. I really can't remember.
He got his first championship versus Stipe, where he wore himself out in the first round.
Yeah, but even that's two strikes to 60?
True.
Now, I say that to say, guys, Derek Lewis doesn't need to win any round at all. We saw him versus Volkov win with 12 seconds left. Derek Lewis is never out this fight. He's not breathing hard. He's not tired, meaning he still has his power. He still has the energy. But what he can't do is cut off the angles of Cyril Gane. Cyril Gane's doing whatever the fuck he wants. He's switching stances. He's switching angles. He's mixing up with the kicks and the punches. It's fucking horrifying right now for Derek Lewis. He needs to find a way to bring Cyril Gane back down to earth. Because right now, Cyril Gane feels like a champion and is fighting like one as well. Nice leg kick from Cyril Gane.
Dude, how can heavyweight like that keep that pace?
Yeah, so that's Cyril Gane's thing. Everybody says he fights like a lower weight class. Not many fucking heavyweights can keep up with Cyril Gane's pace. He just moves a lot. And you hear DC talking about what I touched on earlier. Derek Lewis needs to find a way to cut Cyril Gane off. You can't just keep going into Cyril Gane because he's just going to take different angles and keep circling different directions. You have to cut his angle off. You have to back him up against the fence. You got to create some type of scramble, something, man, something. But right now, it looks like all Derek Lewis is trying to get that one shot, that one knockout. As always, if you guys are digging what the fuck I'm doing, subscribe, like, If you feel so gully, share it with your friends and tell them to share with a friend. You know what I'm saying? Don't be selfish. Share this fucking beautiful mug with everybody. You know what I'm saying? These free links. Just play-by-play. Etc., etc., etc. Let's fucking go. And if you're wondering when I will next go live, all you gotta do is follow me at Instagram at Mike Jesse MMA. Simple. And I'll post it there. We got Woodley versus Paul coming up. We have Errol Spence Jr. versus Pacquiao coming up. We have Wilder versus Fury 3 coming up eventually. Come on, I'm out here. Let's go. Ooh, Gane now pressing on Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis covering up. Oh my God. Derek Lewis was really close to being finished there. Nice uppercut from Cyril Gane. Derek Lewis, tough as fuck. But Cyril Gane just seems to be the more talented fighter as he lands a knee. A left. Now followed with the right hand. Another left. Let's go. Cyril Gane. Wow. The ref steps in. Someone's mouthpiece fell out. I'm guessing it's Lewis. Holy shit. Cyril Gane right back on him. Cyril Gane feeling himself a bit. Oh, lands another one. Derek Lewis, that eye hurt. Derek Lewis on the ground. He needs to do something. He needs to try to get up. Eating hammer fist. He can't keep eating these. Oh, by TKO, Cyril Gane. In the hometown of Derek Lewis. Cyril Gane gets it done. Holy shit. Wow, wow, wow. Not how I saw it going down, ladies and gentlemen. Not how I saw it going down. Cyril Gane outstruck Derek Lewis unofficially, of course, 99-8. Cyril Gane not a one-punch knockout striker. But we're talking about a heavyweight here. You know what I mean? A heavyweight touches you 99 times. It's going to add up, no matter who you are. No matter who you are. We're talking about leg kicks. We're talking about kicks to the body. We're talking about jabs. We're talking about hooks. We're talking about switching stances. Cyril Gane is just proving himself to be the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. And I didn't, oh, look at that uppercut followed by that left hook. Fucking beautiful. And ooh, another couple uppercuts. I really think Derek Lewis might have a broken orbital by how he reacted to some of this. Guys, wow, what a fucking end to a great fucking night. We've been here since 10. That's 3 fucking hours damn near of straight, non-stop content, free links, play-by-play, and this mug right here. If you're digging what the fuck I'm putting out, subscribe, like, etc. so that I can know you're digging what the fuck is going on and I can keep doing this shit. So it's not just a random guy talking to a camera by himself. You are here live for UFC 265. Lewis versus Gane. Gane, your interim heavyweight champion. Derek Lewis, disappointed, I'll say, in front of his hometown crowd. It is your boy, Mike Jesse MMA, the man with the golden mic. Follow, like, subscribe, and join me next time right here for every major combat sports event. Guys, I enjoyed my time. I hope you enjoyed your time. Shout out to all of you. I appreciate you. Infamous Bacon, I see you. Mr. Helps you, I see you. Lord Pablo, you spoiling SOB, I see you. Thank you. I hope you guys join me next time. I hope you had as much fucking fun as I did, baby, because I had a fucking ball. Now, about to have me a nice little meatball sub delivered with some French or fry. Woo! If you ain't got Uber Eats, get the fuck out the boonies and move to the city. You understand what I'm saying? Holla at me if you feel me. Mr. Help You, fuck. I agree with you. I agree with you. Quote, fuck. I agree with you. I'll see you guys next time at Mike Just MMA. If you're wondering next time I go live, follow me. Either subscribe right here on YouTube, subscribe on Twitch, subscribe on Facebook, or follow me on Instagram at Mike Just MMA. If you would so please, or if you're feeling fucking gully, do all the above. I'll see you guys next time right here. Mike Just MMA on all major streaming platforms, baby. Shout out to Victory for their Golden Monkey. Shout out to Cyril Gahn for winning. Shout out to all your winners tonight. Peace out. Farewell. I'll see you.